Son of a bitch ball, why didn't you go to your home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me! Happy Gilmore, released in 1996, and is directed by Dennis Dugan, who's behind such films like Problem Child, Beverly Hills Ninja, Saving Silverman, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, and Grown Ups. Basically anything Adam Sandler ever did. And of course, this film stars Adam Sandler, Christopher McDonald, Julie Bowen, and Carl Weathers. And this film comes as a recommendation from one of my dear friends, Kyle Rousch. He's a major Adam Sandler fan, and you know what? He just got engaged a couple of weekends ago, so congratulations, Kyle. My gift to you here is a review on my favorite Adam Sandler movie. I'm sure a lot of people will say that too. Back when Adam Sandler were. And this movie is really one of the two major cornerstones of Adam Sandler. There's this one and then also Billy Madison. So much so that he took half of those names, combined them to create the name for his studio. And I loved this movie as a kid. I have a lot of nostalgia going back and watching this movie for this review. I still remember every single line of this movie. The jokes, they're still landing for me. And I remember watching this movie so many times a day growing up that I feel like I got a lot of my comedic timing down from watching this movie. So I have a lot of love and respect for this movie, but seeing where Adam Sandler's career went after this film and after the late 90s, I think the rating of this film just keeps going down for me. Because when this film came out, it was new, it was refreshing, it was revolutionary. Here's this new comedic powerhouse, and we find his jokes funny. Are the jokes a little juvenile? Yes, but sometimes you just want that simplistic humor in your life. Just the problem with Adam Sandler is he realized that we found this funny this one time and then kept doing it over and over and over again. Because every movie has the same Adam Sandler humor and comedy in it. There's nothing new, there's nothing rejuvenating in any of his new comedies. He's just trying to grasp at that glory that he had with this film. Basically, Adam Sandler in real life became the Shooter character in here. Shooter McGavin, the villain of our story, he has this joke that he tells all the time. It's that David Hasselhoff in the sand dunes joke. And he would say it at every speech, he would say it at every convention, and everyone would catch on to it and go like, yeah, it was funny the first couple of times, not the next 50. That is Adam Sandler to a T. He is that Hasselhoff joke. My heart just kind of breaks for him because I love this early Adam Sandler just coming off of Saturday Night Live, branching out into films by himself. I was loving where he was going. And then there's just no creative bug up there. He just, rehashes everything. But putting that frustration aside, just looking at this film, I was chuckling throughout it. I hadn't seen it in several years, and it's just delightful that, hey, this is still kind of funny. And what just an ingenious concept, too. A professional hockey player really wanting to break into hockey just doesn't have the skills for it, so you know what? He's gonna try professional golf. Which, I mean, they have the both similar, sticks, and that's really all that's similar. But Happy's mindset, Happy's personality and persona was kind of refreshing to the professional golf era at this time. Personally, when I think of professional golf, I think of old, middle-aged white men in very ugly pants just kind of putting around. So it's nice to see a younger person get in there and be rowdy and have fun a little bit. And I guarantee you 100% everyone, don't lie to yourself, everyone tried that Happy Gilmore golf swing. Even if you're a professional golfer, you gave it a shot at one point. If you deny it, you are lying. And I love the sound effect with it too. Whenever he hits the ball, it just sounds like a rocket or a race car just speeding off. So I love the concept, I love the story of this movie, but really what I came around to love, the most this time, at least watching it in my later years, is Shooter McGavin. Christopher McDonald is the picture-perfect villain of any movie. He's conniving, he's sleazy, but you also can't help but feel a little sorry for him. Shooter McGavin, he's been busting his ass for years, just trying to win the championship, trying to win that gold jacket that all of his friends have. So this time around, he is the favorite to win it. And then all of a sudden, this guy who's never played golf before in his life is now getting all the buzz, and he's starting to get better at it, and yeah, I would be pissed off too. I was just shocked at how sorry I was feeling for this guy. And I love Christopher McDonald's banter with Adam Sandler in the climax of this movie. Just, pow, whew, shoot it. So Somebody's closer. I love it. But the scene that was the standout when I was a kid and is still the best thing in this movie is the Bob Barker sequence. Bob Barker steals the entire show here. This old timer getting frustrated with Happy Gilmore. Happy has enough, starts wailing on Bob Barker, and Bob Barker, he just starts throwing the weakest punches you've ever seen. But it's knocking Adam Sandler loopy. You've had enough? No? Now you've had enough. Bitch. It's the best. Even the audience member that Shooter hires to distract Happy Gilmore, I absolutely love. You will not make this putt, you jackass! Hey Shooter, wanna go down to the Red Lobster and get some grub? My treat! Brings back so many good memories. Again, when I sit down and watch this movie, I'm enamored, I'm totally in on it, I'm invested. It's just when the movie is done, I think of, oh, but then Adam Sandler became Adam Sandler now, and I'm not happy about that. Carl Weathers, I think, is a perfect choice to play the handicapped old-timer golf player that helps Happy Gilmore become at least a decent player. I love that his teaching method to become a good putter is just to think of your happy place. Don't actually focus on the technical skill of putting, just think of your happy place and you'll become amazing at putting. It's such a lie. It's actually a very terrible message to teach our children. Just, you know, don't actually work at what you're trying to accomplish. Don't work at the technical aspect of it. Just, you know, be happy and you'll do fine. No, that's not how it works. Because Happy goes from being a terrible putter to an amazing putter the next day. However, that is in the style of an Adam Sandler film. It's kind of cheesy. It's very simplistic, a little hokey, but again, with this movie, you just go along with it. Ben Stiller makes a hilarious cameo in this film. He is the runner of the nursing home for his grandmother, and he's making the old people into, like, sweatshop workers. He's selling quilted blankets on the black market. It's perfect. Oh, your fingers hurt? Oh, well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Anybody else's fingers hurt? Didn't think so. I love it. Guys, in the end, shockingly, Happy Gilmore is still an absolute delight for me. I was not thinking I was going to be loving this movie as much as I did watching it for this channel. But the jokes still land for me. I love these characters. I love the villains even more. Just overall, this was a fantastic experience. And if I was ranking this movie back in 1996, this would have easily been 4.5, maybe 5 out of 5 Blu-rays. But again, just with Adam Sandler over time, I can't do that. The comedy that he established in this movie and in Billy Madison, in Big Daddy, is just beaten to death over the years. It's absolutely sad, at least for me to see. Maybe if you are a newer viewer and you've never seen like an Adam Sandler movie before and you watch some of his newer work, you'll probably find it entertaining. But to someone that grew up with Adam Sandler in his Saturday Night Live days and then watching Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, now it just, no, we've seen this so many times before. So I'm gonna give Happy Gilmore 3 out of 5 Blu-rays.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but not bad.
Alright everyone, now comes my favorite part in my video where I randomly select which movie I'm gonna be watching next, so let's take a look. Alrighty then. The Living Daylights. I own every single James Bond film. I was wondering when a James Bond film was going to pop up on here. Surprised this took this long. The Living Daylights. I think this is one of the Timothy Dalton movies, and I honestly do not remember anything about what happens in those movies. It was this one, and I believe it was A License to Kill? Yeah, I think I'm right about that. See, I grew up in the 90s, so when I think James Bond, as silly as his later movies got, I still prefer Pierce Brosnan to be my James Bond. Sean Connery, Roger Moore, they're fantastic too. Daniel Craig is great with the newer renditions. Timothy Dalton, though, just never screamed Bond for me. Never really bought into him. As is obvious by, I have no idea what this movie is about, or I believe Timothy Dalton was Bond like in the late 80s. I have no idea, not a single clue as to what this film is about, but I'm excited to be watching a James Bond film finally on this channel, so we'll be checking it out next time. So everyone, have you seen Happy Gilmore? What did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, please comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And when you're done commenting, please like and subscribe to my channel so you know the next time I post my next movie review. And if you have any recommendations of films that you want me to see, please leave your comment below this video or go to my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook page. Leave your comment there, and if I have access to the movie, I will watch it, review it, and give you a shout out here on my channel. So everyone, I will see you next time with my review of The Living Daylights. So in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.